Hi there, I'm Andrea from Athlete Inspired Performance, and for my very first video I am going to teach you how to do a cartwheel. This is one of the most basic superhero skills that you need in your arsenal, and it happens to be my most favorite skill to do even to this day. It is my life's goal to have everyone that I know, or everyone in the world, try and learn a cartwheel. And the best part is, it is one of the easiest skills to slowly progress through. Just a quick note before we get started, please make sure that you are safe, that you listen to your body, you know your surroundings, and that if you are concerned about any health issues, that you consult your family doctor before beginning your superhero training. I'm going to take you through 3 different drills with varying levels of difficulty and options for you, so that you can progress to doing a nice big straight cartwheel, which is our end goal. So the first one is called a tick-tock, and that just helps you get used to going upside down and putting all your weight on your hands. So you can just use the ground, or I usually like to put, a mat or a line down just to help me aim. And you're going to put your hands down and your legs on either side of the line. And all you're going to do is lift one leg up and then lift the other leg up, putting as much weight on your hands as possible. Alright, that's the first step. That's it, just lifting one leg. After that, you're going to work on kind of hopping to one side. So once you can lift one leg, then the other, okay, we're going to be jumping one leg to the other. Alright? So that's it. That's first step, is just doing a tick-tock. Great. So once you have that mastered, some variations on the tick-tock, right, is you can have 2 legs on one side, and you can jump both legs together, or you can split your legs one leg at a time from either side. Okay? Just going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, for our next level of drills, I like to use a pair of pants. I mean, any pair of pants, jeans, tights, it doesn't matter. It's more for the shape. And this is when we start to want to travel with our cartwheel. So all I do to start is I put the pants down, alright, waist away from me, and then I'm going to stretch out the legs so they make a nice little V. And so our hands, whenever we go for our cartwheel, are going to go above the waistline with our fingers pointing away. Alright? Our legs are going to start with our toes touching one side of the pants. Our hands can either start up in the air or down by the waist of the pants. And all I'm going to do is switch to the other side. Alright, so this is where I'm aiming my goal. I put my hands down by the waist and I kick over to one side. Then, as you start mastering the mini V, we can bring it out to even bigger. Alright? And you're going to start your toes up, put your hands down, and you go back the other side. Alright? Doesn't have to be pretty. Just have to kick and give it a try. Get to one side. Good. And eventually, we're going to bring the pants all the way so that they're in a straight line. Alright? And we're going to be doing our cartwheel along this straight line. Alright? Having the pants down also helps on where you're supposed to look. So as long as we're looking down at the pants, we're spotting where we're going. And typically our body follows where our head goes. I'm going to leave you with a couple of the most important things to think about when you're doing your cartwheel. The one is our arms always stay straight, and they always stay beside our ears. Alright? So as I'm doing my cartwheel, I'm starting with them by my ears. And when I come up, they're still by my ears. Alright? And the reason for this is if I leave one arm away from my ear, the rest of my body goes that way. right? So if I'm doing my cartwheel and I take one arm, it turns where I'm landing and I can fall down, which falling down, it happens, but it's not that fun. The second point is our back leg is our power leg. So the leg that is behind us when we're starting our cartwheel, it has to stay super straight, and it's going to be the thing that kicks us around. Okay, we think of our heel drawing a big rainbow over top of our heads. So if it's bent, there's no power because our muscles aren't really there. So if I'm bent, I'm not going to get that far. Wasn't pretty. Okay, but if my back leg is straight and I'm lifting it up nice and straight, okay, it gives me a lot more power. Third keynote is turning your hips. And adult or child, I always use the laser beam analogy, that you have a laser beam on your belly button and it's shooting where you want to go. So you start your laser beam and it's shooting where you want to go. And by the end, it should be shooting where you were. All right? So if you think about that, as I'm starting, I'm looking where I want to go, my laser beam is shooting this way. And then I have to turn my hips so that I'm shooting this way. And that's one of the biggest mistakes people make, is they let their hips open and then they land on their backs, on their bum. So use those laser beams. They're key. Just to recap, okay? First note is arms super straight by your ears the whole time. Okay? Second one is that back leg driving nice and straight, kicking up, making a rainbow around your head. And the third one is the laser beam in your belly button. Okay? Start shooting where you want to go, and it ends shooting where you were. So just to recap, all right? We started our tick-tock to go from one side to the other. Then we started to put our hands up, going around. To going along a nice straight line with our arms up, straight legs, and I'm landing where I face. And that's the cartwheel. So good luck training. Message me if you have any questions or if you need any help, or post your progress. I'd love to see it.